Morning to you, Aldrin. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, with election campaigns having concluded already, what's happening today?
Well, things are much quieter this morning here in Nairobi compared to the hustle and bustle that you saw in those packages that we played just now. Today is much quieter because yesterday was the final day for rallies for all the party hopefuls, as well as those who wish to lead the country, as well as lead the counties and find themselves in the councils, the various councils and parliament of the country. It was the final day, as indicated by the IEBC. The only sense that you get that it is the elections is the posters that have been set up and on the various polls here on the streets, as well as the newspapers, and that's the coverage of the elections. That's the huge thing that really shows that it is the elections that is taking place. But other than that, no campaigning taking place today. We're still trying to find out exactly what the two front runners are doing. That is the Jubilee presidential candidate Uhuru Kenyatta, as well as NASA's presidential candidate Raila Odinga, to find out if they'll be in church, for instance, today, and probably try to woo voters or ask for divine intervention. Yesterday we spoke to a pastor who spoke about pastors who had come together to pray for the elections, to ensure that the elections are incident-free, because this has been a major issue in Kenya heading up to the elections. Unlike the 2013 elections, the 2007 elections was of course tense. Remember that the 1,400 people who were killed post the 2007-2008 elections, and that was a major issue, and that's the reason why you had the clergy that had come together to pray for the elections. And I guess this morning would be no different in the various churches across the country. The police have also indicated that they will be guarding and making sure that they guard the mosques, and make sure that they guard the churches as well, and of course the voting stations, because that is where the 19.6 million Kenyans who have registered for these elections will cast their ballot in deciding who should lead the country for the next 5 years. Will Uhuru Kenyatta get a second mandate, or would it be Raila Odinga who finally gets his term to become president of the country? I just quickly want to step out of shot just to give you a sense of where we're standing at the moment. This is the Supreme Court of Kenya. It will play a pivotal role come the election results, which the IEBC expects to announce on the 9th of August, the day after the elections. The reason that they will play a key role is because if there is any disputes which the IEBC would fail to resolve, it will be the courts that will have to step in. And I've just read in one of the articles here, speaking about the Constitution of Kenya, is that if there is a presidential runoff for the votes, that would mean that there will need to be a rerun of the elections within a month, and the election results must be announced within a week after those results. And if again issues are raised with the Supreme Court, the courts will play another role. That would mean that there will need to be fresh elections that will have to take place, and that announcement of the results, as indicated in one of the newspaper articles today, a leaked document of the IEBC indicating that they anticipate that if that is the case, that the election results or the election runoff could continue all the way into December. And it will be quite interesting, of course, to see how that plays out, considering the opinion polls and how people have voted in those opinion polls. But some say that the opinion polls are just opinion polls. It will be August the 8th that the Kenyans make the final decision around who should lead the party. It's back to you in studio.
All right, Aldrin, thank you so much for your updates. We'll certainly cross over to you throughout the day.